speaking of structural deficits and plans, how much of this money are we going to be using to increase our revenues, our reserves? As you know, we're, what, below 2% right now?
Yeah, and we'll be looking at approximately, not as much of that money, but using that money to maybe to offset some of the things that we've done previously, but approximately $1 million of the stimulus money could go to make sure that we have a full 2% reserve, which will really help us not only this year, but in outlying years as well.
Is there part of the plan to increase our reserves to a minimum of 3% or higher?
I would like to go in that direction. We have to work with our bargaining units as well, but I want to make sure that we're going to get to a 2% or better without having to worry about the flow of cash. We want to make sure that we meet our 2% reserve and then some.
If we had a reserve, let's just do a what if we had a reserve of 10% going into this budget crisis, what would that have meant for us?
$30?
Well, no, what would it have made the would it have made the difference, and how would it have made a difference?
We would have been able to sustain the mid-year cuts and potentially mid-year. That would have been about a $30 million, a little bit more than $30 million. Let's see, we could three times 10. About $30 million in reserve. We had 9.7 mid-year cuts, 15 this year. We could have eaten up that reserve, I mean, that surplus to do that. And then when you do that, then you're back to where you were in square one. Now, to give you an example,
let's see if we can.
Elk Grove and San Juan are utilize their reserve to minimize some of their cuts, but they are now looking at, and they're at and declining enrollment worse than we are at the present time.
Okay, thank you.